Imagine being so deeply trusted by one of the most famous royals in history that your departure alone sparks whisper speculation, and the tea is so hot that it practically pours itself. Natasha Archer, yeah, we're talking about Kate Middleton's right-hand woman, just made a bold move that might reveal far more than the state of royal affairs than any other press release could ever. Buckle up, my friends, because we're going to deep dive into this one. Hello, everyone. I'm Star Chairs, and in this channel, we analyze videos and articles through the lens of PR. Today's sponsors are Monica, Josie, Jennifer, Sarah, and Sparkalicious. Thank you very much for sponsoring this episode. And if you want to sponsor my next video, all you have to do is go down and click on Buy Me Coffee /Star Chairs. All right, so let's get started. First things first, if you don't know who Natasha Archer is, or Tash as she's known as, let me quickly catch you up. She joined the royal household way back in 2010 as Kate Middleton's personal assistant, gradually becoming one of Catherine's closest confidants and an unofficial stylist. Yeah, the brains behind those iconic looks. In 2022, she even got promoted to senior private executive assistant. So basically, she wasn't just some employee. She was a cornerstone of Catherine's public image and inner circle. So can you imagine everything she knows and everything that she has heard? Now, fast forward to today, because Natasha is officially stepping down after a whopping 15 years, leaving her role at Buckingham Palace to launch her very own luxury consultancy. Major respects, because here's where things are getting extra spicy. As soon as she exited stage left, her Instagram went public, and eagle-eyed royal watchers noticed something juicy. Natasha hit unfollow on Meghan Markle and her As Ever brand. Ouch! I mean, nobody wants advice from Meghan, right? Which could be another reason why she canceled her podcast. Or canceled her podcast. Now, this could mean a few things. The most plausible one is that Natasha was following Meghan out of professional necessity. When you're in the royal inner circles, sometimes keeping tabs on external variables, especially unpredictable ones like Meghan, is part of the job. The unfollow came quick, like ripping off a band-aid. It says, I no longer need to know, and I don't want to know. That action alone suggests a line drawn in the sand, a quiet rejection of Meghan's entire brand and narrative. It's the kind of move that whispers, I've seen enough, I'm out. I'm like, no, but wait, Natasha, we need to hear the tea. But interestingly, though, and here is where I need your help, because Natasha's husband, Chris Jackson, a renowned royal photographer, is still very much following Meghan. This left me confused, but together I think we can figure this out. So let me know what you think. All right, so this is her husband, and if you go right over here, who he's following, we put Meghan, and she comes out. I was like, okay, is he doing As Ever? And As Ever does not come out. Nope. But he is still following Meghan. So I don't know if he's still following her as a plan or what they have. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, there it is. Let me know if you have an idea. All right, so I found this on Yahoo Entertainment by the Stylecaster. It says that Kate's ex-employee might have leaked how she really feels about Meghan amid reports she saw Harry as a stepping stone to fame. So if I go right over here, and it talks about Archer recently made her Instagram public, which allowed royal fans to realize that she unfollowed Meghan Markle's account, as well as her As Ever brand, both of which she had previously been following. Archer had also been following Daniel Martin, Delvina Blackgear, and Heather Dorek, close friends of Markle, and unfollowed them as well. So she's not only just unfollowed Meghan and Meghan's business, she's unfollowing everything that might make her brand not look very good. So very, very well done. She even unfollowed the highbrow hippie page that
belongs to another of Marco's close friends and hairstylist, colorist Katie Lee. She did not unfollow two of Marco's suit co-stars, Abigail Spencer and Sarah Rafferty. But in general, Archer did a cleanup of anything related to Marco, and she didn't just cut ties with everything having to do with the royal family after quitting, as she still follows the Prince and Princess of Wales official Instagram account as well as the royal family page. She also still follows Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice as well as Beatrice's husband. And they say that the news might of course mean nothing. Archer has probably not had direct contact with Marco in years, and with her trying to start a new business, she might have just been cleaning up her Instagram to only follow accounts of people she is directly in contact with or that help her new endeavor. And I think this is what it is. It's just to help her new endeavor. You don't want people that are gonna like blemish it or anything. But the optics are what they are, considering the relations between the British royal family, and it makes it look like Kate and Meghan don't really get along. You don't say. I say they don't get along at all. All right, so I just wanted you to see a second opinion or third opinion at this point because I want to hear your opinion on it. So now let's talk about timing, because in PR, timing is everything. So in my opinion, Natasha didn't just leave during a crisis or a downturn or amid bad press surrounding Catherine. Nope. She waited until Catherine was not only stable, but thriving, looking stronger, happier, and more confident than we have ever seen her in years. So let's indulge in a bit of educated speculation. Did Natasha strategically time her departure? Absolutely, I think so, if you ask me. It seems like Natasha stuck around until Catherine felt better at her peak, secure enough to handle things seamlessly without her. Think about it. When you deeply respect a person or genuinely care about your employee, especially when your employer is literally royalty, you wouldn't dream of leaving them high and dry. You make sure they're doing better than ever. Natasha probably seen Catherine blossoming into her role once again and more confidently than ever, likely thought, my work here is done. Now, that's the kind of legacy you want to leave. Your boss thriving, your role handed off seamlessly, and your personal brand positioned for a perfect launch. And that, my friends, is how you exit a job to enter your own brand. And let's not overlook the subtle power play of unfollowing Meghan, because Natasha's new consultancy targets luxury clients who I assume value discretion, loyalty, and subtlety. Qualities increasingly seen at odds with Meghan's recent PR strategies. The unfollow was personal, but very, very professional and subtle, and signaling exactly what kind of brand Natasha intends to build. Not a brand like Meghan's that is chaotic, inconsistent, and seemingly thrown together without research or a clear strategy. Natasha's move says she's stepping into the luxury space with intention, experience, and a plan. She's not aligning herself with anyone or someone who's been failing at every turn, trying to manufacture authenticity and influence without laying a real foundation. Instead, she's carving her own lane, quietly, professionally, and with all the class Meghan keeps trying to trademark. All right, so the bottom line, you guys, Natasha Archer's exit isn't drama. It's strategically brilliant, but with loyalty, with timing, and perhaps a bit of shade with Meghan. Catherine is thriving, Meghan got quietly sidelined, and Natasha set herself up beautifully for her next chapter. But hey, that's just my take. What's yours? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your speculation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.